So for a while, I didn't really know what to make my next video on. I mean, I already made one on the Lich. What else is there? And that's when I remembered Multiversus exist, which is a complete and utter lie. I didn't actually remember anything, because I play that game daily. Multiversus is very special to me. I mean, what other game can Finn and Steven Universe team up to fight the Joker and LeBron James? But even I can't deny the game has some serious issues. The lack of free-for-all, and the stupid Fortnite UI being two of the major ones. But we aren't here to talk about that today, because dozens of people already have a lot better than I could, and I can't really say anything that they already haven't pointed out. And I've made enough videos hanging on stuff already, so today we're going to be talking about something that's completely unique to me, my Multiversus Wishlist, because I know all four of you are dying to know what characters I want in the game, so we're going to run through a couple. Do keep in mind my wishlist is a little out of date because I made it before the relaunch. Also, it doesn't include any of the characters that had been leaked or data mined to be coming to the game at that time, since I thought it'd be redundant. You know, obviously I want characters like Static and Ben 10 in the game. Also, I'm probably gonna only do like 7 or 8 of these, because the more I talk, the more I have to edit later. I'm gonna start off with the DC characters because there's a good few of them. I know there's way too many DC characters in the game already, but I don't care. I still think any of these characters will be really cool to have, especially my first pick, Lex Luthor.
I control everything in this town, Superman. Your cooperation is not really necessary. The offer was merely a courtesy.
You will never control me, Luthor. Never!
Well then, I guess I'll have to kill you.
They say a hero is only as good as his villain, and Lex is an amazing villain, and a consistent threat to Superman. And if Joker gets into the game to rival Batman, then I think Superman, the second most popular DC hero, more than deserves to get his own villain in the game. Lex and Joker could even work together like they did in the animated series. Lex is a smart, cunning, billionaire businessman, who more than deserves to get into the game. In fact, I couldn't imagine a world where my favorite xenophobe doesn't get in. My next choice, still another villain, would have to be Bane. Weird pick, I know, but think about it. Bane is very smart and cunning as well, but more so than that, he's also strong, and he's one of the very few Batman villains that can not only go toe-to-toe with the Dark Knight, but beat him too. He's physically stronger, and in a fighting game scenario, I think he'd really shine. He can even have a move where he breaks another character's back like he did in Nightfall. I think both him and Batman could have a fun rivalry. I know both Joker and Harley already got in, but Batman has such a fun and diverse rogues gallery, so I could easily see another member of it getting into the game, and there's none more deserving than Bane himself. The third character I want to see in, not a villain this time, is the Flash. And looking back, I kind of wish I swapped him out for Green Lantern, because I've gained a newfound interest in the character. But I think either could make for a really fun moveset. I love the Justice League, and getting another member in the game would be sick, whether it's the fastest man alive or the local space cop. I think I'd be pretty grateful to have either. My fourth pick would be Robin, Dick Grayson specifically. He could work both as a DC rep and another Teen Titans rep. I hear they're moving away from the game's 2v2 focus, another one of their bafflingly awful decisions as of late, but I still think Robin should get in. In a game that was supposed to be all about duos, I think there's no excuse for not having him. I mean, he's literally the other half of the original dynamic duo, and I think he'd make a pretty good bruiser or assassin. I'd buy him in an instant. Another character I'd love to see would have to be Robin's Day One hater, as well as a great foe for any of the DC heroes, would have to be Deathstroke.
We're wasting time.
You know, just because we're trying to catch Slade doesn't mean you have to act like him.
Don't you ever compare me to him. He's trying to destroy the city. I'm trying to save it.
And need I really say more? With his enhanced abilities, he's nearly, if not already, a better combatant than Batman. And in the original Teen Titans show, he consistently got in Robin's head. He messed him up on the daily. He's his biggest hater, and I'd love to see that dynamic play out in-game. Now that we're officially past the DC characters, another villain I'd really want in the game is Vilgax. Original, Ultimate Alien Force, Omniverse, I don't care. I prefer to have an older Ben voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, but I prefer an actual threatening Vilgax like the one in the original. But the mustache-twirling, funny, and sinister version from Omniverse will be cool too. It all depends on what they do with Ben. Either way, their rivalry is always super fun, and I'd love to see him get in. A Hanna-Barbera character I'd like to see would have to be Fred Jones. I don't know what they could do moveset-wise, but I think Frank Welker is a very talented voice actor, and I'd love to see him reprise his role as Fred here. I mean, he's just so iconic. I would have much rathered have him in the game than Velma, or even Shaggy to be honest. I just love Fred. Maybe he'd set traps for his opponents and have a playlist around that, kind of reminiscent of the version of him in Mystery Incorporated. Last character, or characters I want to see get in, would have to be Mordecai and Rigby. Regular Show is one of my all-time favorite shows, and it was a big part of the Cartoon Network renaissance of the 2010s. I'd love to see them partner up, or even fight against Finn and Jake. The potential for their interactions is staggering. I don't care if Mordecai and Rigby are the same character, or if they're split apart. I'd rather them be separate, but if it's between having a duo character or only getting one of the two, I'd want them to be together. And with 8 seasons of the show, you can't tell me there's not enough possibility for their moveset. There's the death jump, punch, and block, the one gauntlet, the power. If they were a duo character, it'd be super cool if they had an attack where Mordecai would kind of throw Rigby, like he did in the first episode. The announcement of the new regular show that's coming out, there's no better time to add them. Cartoon Network's cooking for real, and I'm so excited. I think Player First Games is just allergic to appeasing their player base if they don't add them. Also, they should add me. And that's pretty much it. That's 8 characters I'd want to see in. But to be honest, I'd be super excited just to see anybody at this point. It's been almost a month now and there's been no new character announcements. I mean, we know Agent Smith is coming and I'm sure the devs are working very hard, but like beyond Agent Smith, we have no idea what's coming. Like, I really wish they'd just give us a roadmap or something, just anything at this point so we could have an idea of what's coming next. But nope. It's really hard to be a Multiversus fan right now, with how broken and nearly unplayable the game is. How lackluster the relaunch was. It really feels like it's been disappointment after disappointment. So I think announcing a new character, or just what's coming next in general, or just anything other than minor patches that don't fix anything, would really do wonders for their PR right now. I know I'd be pretty hype about it. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. If you watched this far and you liked the video, please subscribe. I'm hoping to hit 5 subscribers by the end of this month.
I know that's a pretty unreasonable goal, but I think we can do it.